summer.
Hey, what's up guys, my name is Arktes and you may know me as CSG7 Arktes. So let's get started on the video. So this video is going to be telling you guys how to get better at Infinite Warfare and mainly just Call of Duty as a whole. So in the gameplay you'll be seeing me using the MV4 playing throwback on kill confirmed. I pretty much carry my team with my second place getting 29 kills and me getting 70 kills and about 15 deaths. However, if you really want to see the gameplay, leave a like on the video and I'll make sure to post the whole gameplay. However, only a shortage of the gameplay will actually be posted here. So let's get started. How do you get better at Infinite Warfare? The very first thing you should consider is your controller sensitivity. If it's not right for you, then your aim will be all over the place. A lot of beginners think it needs to be super sensitive and really high up so you can flip around and like get turned on kills and get people coming in from behind. If an opponent is behind you, then you're already done for. Think about what you can see, and if your sensitivity is up the top, you'll be twitching and jumping everywhere. I mean, it is Infinite Warfare though, and you'll be really struggle to control your aim and recoil. Many pro players and players like myself really turn the sensitivity down. I usually play on 4.4 or 4.5 or any of them. It really depends. Like if it's like my first game of the day, I'll play on 4.5, and then like if I'll lower my sensitivity. See what you're set to start with, and then play like a couple of rounds and to see like keep on going down. Try out the different settings to where you feel you're most comfortable with, and like how you should like improve your sensitivity that you can actually, you know, hit majority of your bullets and stuff like that. For example, I used to like play on like 14. I was really bad. If I shot 20 bullets, I'd miss about 14 of them and only 6 would hit. But then I lowered it down to 4.5, and you know, I pretty much hit all my bullets with the MV4 now. So yeah, only try and error will help you out in this scenario. Alright, next you need to utilize your movement. While critics of Infinite Warfare write off all the jetpacks, power sliding, wall running and stuff like that, because apparently it's been known as a jetpacker, these past 3 years, if you've been good at the game, you've often used the movement quite a lot. The addition of jetpacks, power sliding and wall running is honestly made the game more inconsistent and things. To reduce your number of deaths, you need to be as difficult to hit as possible. Sliding through doors is a great one to try. And then you can see in my gameplay, like if you're watching it now, I used to slide a lot. Every time you see me, I'm always on a wall run. Every time you want to shoot somebody, you just have to jump, to be honest. So what you want to do is you need to slide through doors, you need to wall run everywhere, because people in the older games, every time you would see someone in a gunfight like Black Ops 2 Ghost, you would always jump down somewhere, and this was the addition of drop shotting. But now, since this is like 2017, we've got people jumping 60 feet in the air with like black hole grenades. People tend to jump up a lot, and I think if you've ever versed a good player in a public match, you've probably seen them. They're either using Synaptic and jumping up, and that's what I'm doing in this video. So anyway, yeah, make sure you like always just jump, because jumping is pretty unpredictable in this game. And yeah, if you're flying through the air or sprinting along a wall, then you're more difficult to hit than if you're just running along the wall or along the ground. This can give you an advantage over the person on the ground trying to get you. Next, honestly, this is probably the best tip I will ever give you in this video. So I used to play on tactical. Tactical was basically where melee and what was melee? It was melee and it was like sprint or slide. I think melee and sprint were changed. So this would mean you could like slide and sprint more quickly, and it was pretty good. However, there are a number of different control layouts available inside Infinite Warfare that might benefit your style of play. One that's worked well for me is the bumper jumper tactical layout. This essentially swaps the function of the R1, I think it is, and the A button, and or circle if you're playing PS4. Actually, no, I don't know what button it is on PS4. I think it's X on PS4, yeah. X becomes melee and like pushing the right stick, and R1 becomes jump. The logic here is that you can actually shoot and jump when firing. I'm pretty sure you can't do that with normal control unless you're playing claw, which is a whole different story, but don't use claw, it will break your thumbs or something. I don't know. It will help you to react better while you're moving the air, since you're like moving between, but you're not moving between buttons if you're playing default. This can mean that you can hold your controller on R1 and shoot at the same time, which will pretty much benefit you. This is how I became known as a jetpacker anyway, because I pretty much every time somebody saw me in a gunfight, just jump up. And yeah, that's what I guess I do pretty well. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing. And just because it's my favorite doesn't mean it has to be yours. So just try out other options. I think Southpaw and other things like Nomad are pretty good as well. So yeah, the last and final tip is don't settle on one weapon. You have loads of weapons to unlock. Like for example, in Black Ops 3, I had a friend. I'm not gonna say any names, but yeah. My friend, he was pretty good at the game. He was pretty bad at the game, to be honest. However, he was really good with this one weapon. This one weapon called the XR2. The The XR2 was pretty much an underrated weapon, and he would one bust me across the map whenever I played with him. So yeah, just use whatever weapon. If you see everybody using the MV4, it doesn't mean you have to use the MV4. Just try out something like the R3K, even though I think that gun's trash, but you can always try it out. So yeah, you have like pretty much unlimited things to start. It's unlimited things. Like when you're level 1, you only have like the MV4. I think it's like the E-Ride, I think, and like, but as you get over, you get weapons like the Karma. I think you also get what's that, FHR40. So make sure to use those weapons. And as you hit prestige and start over level 1 to hit the next prestige, you'll be back to using the weapons that you had available in your early levels. The more you get used to these weapons, is better, because you'll become much better at the game. Sorry, that was my phone. Fucking Twitter keeps on coming off. Weapon levels don't reset when you hit prestige, and it'll make the grind less. Well, grinding if you have a good spread of weaponry to catch on your journey with. There's also a fact that some maps and game types suit weapons better. For example, Terminal is quite open and there's space for ARs and snipers. However, Frontier is basically an SMG map. The best way to be an all good round player is to be comfortable with all the weapons. So yeah, this is honestly how I became really good at jetpacking games such as Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 and now Infinite Warfare. So make sure you guys use these tips, as I think they'll really benefit you and you can become a much better player in the end. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to my video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. My shout out series episode will be coming out shortly. So yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Peace. This is Arktes signing out, guys.